Hi, this is Mike Brakey. This is Black Swan Climate Theory, the June edition, part 5 of 6. The section is called Algorithm Fingerprints. I'm trying to comprise a hologram so you can look at all aspects of the algorithms that I believe, in my theory, NOAA has used to transform Maine climate history as well as that of the United States. And so we continue with, what if NOAA states Zone 19 climate data is meaningless? NOAA often indicates they use a highly sophisticated system of weighted averages of temperatures of different regions that more accurately represent reality. That's quite a mouthful. If NOAA were to indicate that Zone 19 climate data should be ignored, I want to strike down that argument by pointing out algorithm fingerprints found all over the local data within their climate readings. Here again is the local history that I have no doubt NOAA and the local data was in lockstep through 1998. Now let's look at some fingerprints here, things that we're going to follow throughout this. Just little inflection points. I'm showing about 11 of them here. And I want to see, as manipulations of data occurred over the next 16 years, did these fingerprints remain? Because I contend, as we've said earlier, here's the regional cooling that's occurred since 98. I believe NOAA's first intermediate rewrite of Maine and U.S. climate history was initially uncovered in early 2013. Phase 1 involved a major rewrite of climate history from the 1960s forward. Historical temperatures for CD2 Maine, southern interior, would be lowered a combined total of about 116.8 degrees. So here's what I'm indicating the first algorithm did, at least the one around 2011 that Derek spoke about in his email. So here's the new line, and this is what was being used not only in Maine, but this was the master algorithm used across the United States to immediately get rid of short term the global cooling issue we've seen here. And if I shoot my fingerprints along, I see for Maine those same fingerprints arise. There was no change here, but we see the same inflection points throughout. So this indicates that it wasn't weighted averages of a composite of a lot of different regions. Essentially, they wrote an algorithm that just uh, essentially in an array that just lowered all these temperatures but kept all the inflection points. And so now, short term, we have regional warming again. This was written in 2011. Now we're going to have some bitter cold between 2013 and 2014. And so NOAA has to respond to that, or else the Black Swan regional cooling persists. So another algorithm will come along. Um, as we cite here, here's how much it was going to be reduced. Here is the new master algorithm as of 2014. And if we look at the same time periods, we find the identical inflection points as seen from the original data of Zone 19. So NOAA 2014 data from their CD2 district, Maine interior southern temperatures, we see an additional rewrite of 138 degrees reductions there. And so if we go from the original data to the final algorithm, at least the algorithm that exists as of early 2014, we see that Maine's climate history has been rewritten by a combined total of 92,889 heating degree days. Maine's temperatures has been rewritten and lowered 254 degrees between 1895 and 2014. That's with some tweaks upwards, but the bulk of it downward, and it nets out at the 254 degrees. And so, thus, if thanks to NOAA and computers, if they can wipe out all prior information on computers and just present their final algorithm, here is the new rewritten history of Maine, and I contend the history of the United States too with respect to this algorithm. And NOAA shouldn't be able to blame Canada for any of these enhancements since we're dealing with southern Maine. Although I suspect they'll have some reason for this tremendous rewrite of Maine history. And so that ends part 5 of 6. Thank you.